What's good, people, and welcome on another episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I have a particular video here of a lady who is directing this question to women who are healthy, happy, but still choose to be single, like no husband, no kids. Like, it's talking about how it is so hard to believe that people are out there as a woman, you are healthy, you're happy, and then you're still choosing to be single. Like, it doesn't seem right to this particular creator. She cannot phantom the fact that there are people who exist that way, who just want to be healthy, happy, and single because they are not ready for any drama related to, the other gender. So people are sticking to it and even asking now, why are you so bothered? Because they are not even asking you people why you're choosing to have kids. They are being happy, and a lot of people will come at people who don't want family or who don't want kids are people who are in the family. If it was that good, are you people going to be having time for us? These are the things that people are saying regarding this video. I have put together this clip, so without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
So y'all mean to tell me that a healthy, happy woman will willingly choose to spend the rest of her life by herself? Like, is that what we're saying? So being single by choice is very real, right? You can be in your single season, you can decide like I'm just, living my life, not ready for a relationship, not interested in a relationship, and that's okay. But there's one thing to say that this is the choice that I'm making, that I want to spend the rest of my life by myself, no husband, no kids, no nothing, just me, myself, and I find it hard to believe. It sounds like a lot of bitter, broken, unhealed, unhappy women. And instead of joining all these movements, how about you join a therapy group? How about you hit up that number on the back of your insurance card if you have insurance and find out where you can find you a therapist, because that's what you need. I don't, it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. So y'all mean to tell me that a healthy, happy woman will willingly choose to spend the rest of her life by herself?
Yes, a woman can be happy without being someone's wife, girlfriend, and mother. The reason why you find that so hard to believe is because you do not see the value of woman outside of being a wife, a girlfriend, and a mother. This isn't a woman's problem. This is a you problem. You define a woman's worth based on her proximity to the male phallus, okay? You are what we call male identified. There's nothing wrong with the women who choose to not have a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or children. There is something wrong with you.
Y'all mean to tell me that a healthy, happy woman will willingly choose to spend the rest of her life by herself?
Yeah, we are happy. I don't understand why that's confusing for you. I don't understand why people like you even give a fuck. Like, if you're so happy with your children and your life and your all of that, why are you constantly trying to ask us if we're happy with our decision to not have children? And here's the thing, the roles are never reversed here. It's never child-free people constantly asking people with children, are you truly happy? Like, do you feel fulfilled in your life? Because we don't give a fuck. We're too busy living our happy, child-free lives. We find happiness within ourselves, and we don't have to surround ourselves with other people in order to be happy. But here's the thing though, there's no right or wrong way to find happiness in your life as long as you're not hurting anybody else. If bringing children into this world makes you happy, great. If not having any children and just living life makes you happy, great. Why do we have to constantly have these debates on who's happier? It's not even really debates. It's constantly people with children getting mad at people who don't have children. Like we're fucking bothering y'all. If you're so happy with your children, go be happy with your children. Leave us alone. We're living life perfectly fine over here.
So y'all mean to tell me that a healthy, happy woman will willingly choose to spend the rest of her life by herself?
Yeah, you're really funny. Yeah, you're really hilarious. You know what I call that? You're jealous of those single women who choose to be single, who doesn't want a husband or kids. You're just jealous. Because my friends, they're child-free. They're happy as a clam. Sure, they got a lot of stress. Sure, they got responsibilities to take care of. But at the end of the day, no man and kid is going to stress them out. Because you know what? They're alone. They're happy. They're content. Period. And, God, okay?
You mean to tell me that a healthy, happy woman will willingly choose to spend the rest of her life by herself? Like,
it's always interesting when someone asks a question and the answer to their question was in their question. You said a healthy, happy woman. A healthy, happy woman is living her life on her own terms and knows what she wants. So if that's the life that she's choosing, it's because that's what she wants. And I always find it crazy to hear women describe other women who are not in a relationship and or don't have children as lonely. I think it says more about the person than the person they're talking about. Because if the only way that you can feel not lonely is in a romantic relationship or being a mother, that means that you didn't foster any relationships outside of the dynamic of a romantic partnership. Every single woman or woman without children is not lonely. In fact, I think that to be a successful wife or mother, you should actually water the relationships you have before you go into those roles. Because navigating your friendships, your relationship with your family, and other people that you interact with on a daily basis is grounds for how you're going to navigate your relationship with your children and your husband. Being able to water those relationships and build healthy foundations will lead to a better chance of you having a healthier relationship with your partner or your children. Exploring yourself, learning your boundaries, learning how to communicate, learning how to deal with confrontation are all things that you should probably work on before you get into romantic relationships or have children. Not to mention, a lot of women are choosing to be single because they've already been in a relationship and realize that maybe that's not the lifestyle that they want forever. Or some may want a romantic relationship and just deciding that it's better to be single until they find exactly what they're looking for. And some people are just content being by themselves as far as living. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you ask a lot of mothers if they could live by themselves, a lot of them would tell you yes. If you ask a lot of wives if there was an option for them to live by themselves, a lot of them would tell you yes. Just say that you don't find peace in being by yourself and don't put it on other people. And when it comes to children, the notion that every woman needs to be a mother is asinine. There are plenty of people who want to have children or are going to have children. You don't have to speak to the women who are content not being mothers. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to be a mother or wanting to find a husband. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting a husband, wanting children, wanting to be a mother. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start questioning why somebody else doesn't want that, you have to look deep inside yourself and ask you why you feel lonely without those things.
What do you guys think about what she said? Do you think LD, happy women, particularly, who choose not to be in a relationship, do you think they are bitter? Do you think they are unhealed? Do you think they need therapy? Because this is exactly what this woman is saying. She said they should go for therapy instead of being happy, healthy, and single and saying they don't want relationship. Why can't they just go for therapy? I feel like literally calling these people all those names is giving a reach. But the part that did it for me was the woman who said, like, you feel this way because you tend not to see a woman beyond being a mother, being a girlfriend, being somebody's wife. Like, you are the perfect example of who they call male identified. Like, that part literally got me thinking that's a good word. Like, that is actually a very good word. In that people would choose another separate life than the life that you think is normal to you, because there are some lives that are normal to you, there's some life that is not normal to everyone, it's not normal to other people, and you need to accept the fact that people are not going to live life exactly the way you're living life. If you said you want to turn your back to something and people said they are facing it with their full chest, like, you should allow people choose, because nobody's bothering you for choosing to be married, nobody's bothering you for choosing to have kids. I feel like people should be allowed to do whatever it is that they want. But coming online and saying they are bitter, they are ill, they need therapy, and that, I feel like that is a real stretch. But let me hear what you guys think. Do you as well believe that these women who are happy, healthy, and single, like, it's giving bitter, it's giving unhealed? Like, is that what is giving for you? Do you think that way as well? Let me hear your take in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next one.